Hey, what up, fuckers? It's your boy Abao from Project Rogue Roleplay, coming at you today with another script breakdown. In this series, we break down the scripts that are live inside Project Rogue Roleplay. We show you how they work, and we show you some core functionalities of the script. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in today's video. In today's episode, the highly anticipated 2024 summer housing update is finally here. We have a lot to cover in the video today, including a plethora of new features, a new user interface, and some awesome other new features that we will be showcasing live in today's video. Without further ado, let's stop wasting time. Let's go ahead and hop right in the video. To kickstart off, users will begin their house buying experience by visiting the Dynasty 8 office. The Dynasty 8 office is marked on everyone's map, and you can find it on your GPS. Once you're there, head on in and head to the back wall where you'll find a wooden door. The wooden door houses our open catalog, where users can browse all of the shells and IPLs that are offered at Project Rogue. A housing shell is an interior that offers no outside capabilities, meaning that you cannot see outside. An IPL interior will allow the user to see outside into the real world, seeing real-world environmental actions like helicopters and police chases happening outside. Housing shells can come furnished or unfurnished, allowing the user to customize their experience to the fullest potential. An IPL will typically come furnished, however, you can still add more furniture to the property. We'll showcase this later in the video. Users can use the search functionality to find basic key verbiage like garage or medium. Utilizing the drop-down will allow users to select only IPLs or only shells. Hitting the eye icon on any one of the images will take you to that property. Users can explore around however long they want, and when they are done, head to the front door and exit. Once a user has found an interior that they like, they can then copy the name of that for future holding. This makes it easier for the user to provide this info to the Dynasty 8 agent that will be making their home. Once the user has selected their shells or IPLs, they can contact an agent and the agent will do the rest. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like to be an agent at Project Rogue. Once you and an agent have decided on a property, this is what it will look like for the agent. Agents will need to ensure that they are clocked on duty to access any of this functionality. Agents will access the functions through their radial menu. The radial menu has four main options for home list, set area, create a sign, and create home. First, let's go ahead and take a look at create home. A new intuitive user interface will be displayed to the user, walking them from start to finish on how to create this home. The agent will then be responsible for filling out the house's name, the price, the type, the interior, the complex, and if it's going to be a sale or rent on the first screen. With the user interface being so easy to see and understand, we think that you will really enjoy this experience. Next, the agent will go to the Configuration tab. The Configuration tab allows the agent to configure the house to their liking. New within this update, agents will have control over how many storage units can be placed inside a single home. For instance, a trailer might only be allowed 10 storages, where a warehouse could have 100 storages. This means buying certain real estate actually matters now. No more trailers with 50 storages. The agent can customize the house however they want, adding garages, CCTV cameras, adding multiple wardrobes, and how many keys can be given at a single time. Next, let's visit the Mortgage tab. The Mortgage tab allows the agent to decide the amount of the down payment they want. They can then hit Add Mortgage and begin the process. Here, I will make 3 mortgage plans for $35,000 down payments each. The agent can then adjust the duration and the duration type along with the interest rates. On the right-hand side, you can see the total amount that the user will pay a week. Once the agent feels they are ready to continue with the creation of the house, they can hit Submit or Enter. Never forget about light and dark mode as well on each panel. If you did select garage, you will then place the spawn point of the vehicle. You simply use the arrow keys to adjust the rotation and hit E when you're done. After you have placed that garage, a text UI will appear on the right hand side of your screen telling you to set the entrance. Walk up to the house's entrance that you want to place the front door at. Pressing E will set the entrance and take you to the shell creation. Here, we will need to properly set the house's shell. As you can see here, I ended up being in some water. We need to make sure that this person's house is not underwater. Let's go ahead and adjust the rotation and the direction that the shell will spawn in so that we can ensure no water will be there. An easy to use control guide is displayed at the bottom right to help users understand the controls. Once you have found a good position for the shell, pressing enter will go ahead and create the home. And boom, it is seriously that easy. We have just created a home in under 2 minutes, and we can now third eye the door to preview or buy the home. The shell that we are previewing today is only one of 140 shells that we offer here at Project Rogue. The buying process is super easy at Project Rogue. Simply hit buy home and you will be prompted with 2 options. Your first option is to buy the house outright at the designated price. Your second option is the mortgage option. It will show you if it has multiple mortgage options and the payment price. Today, you will only pay $35,000 on this property if you decide to go with the mortgage. Users will not see a mortgage option if there is no mortgage on that property. It's as simple as hitting buy now, and now we own property in Project Rogue. When a user is inside of an owned home, they can do command/manage homes or access it through the radial menu. Inside the manage home, you can find things like how much you bought the house for, what type of complex it is, who the owner is, view your CCTV, pay mortgage, sell or transfer your home, and much more. Going to the storage tab will allow you to see how many storages your house offers, along with how many you already have. The wardrobe tab allows users to place their wardrobes anywhere they want. The key tab allows you to manage keys offline or online. The configuration tab only shows to admins and above. Our new key tab allows users to make certain keys for their house. Here I can make a guest key or an owner key, and I can set the permissions that key holder can do in my property. Once you add the new type of keys that you want to offer inside of your home, you can then add a user by hitting the little plus icon. The user does have to be around you. You'll select the citizen ID and assign them their key. Once you have given keys out, the homeowner can revoke the keys at any time, whether the user is online or offline. To add a new wardrobe to your property, you simply go to the wardrobe tab, type in a name, and hit the plus icon. A circle representing the zone area will display. Go where you want your wardrobe to be, hit E, and now you can change your clothing inside your home. Do remember that now you have multiple options for wardrobes, meaning you can have one upstairs, downstairs, and on the main floor. The clothing stores and housing system are now linked together, meaning the outfits that you make at the store will now display at your home. Next, let's take a brief look at our new furnishing system. By far, the biggest improvement is the furnishing system in this new update. This will absolutely change the game when it comes to customization options and customizing your home. With well over 1,000 objects and even more coming, customization options are definitely not lacking at Project Rogue. To access furnishing, all you have to do is type /furnish, or you can access it through your radial menu. In the bottom left, a new visual representation of the room you're in is displayed. Hover over the objects in a room to check out that section. For instance, there's sofas, chairs, TVs, paintings, plants, lights, tables, etc. The sheer amount of options and combinations make the possibilities endless. When you have found an item that you might like, you can simply click on it and it will show you it in the 3D world. Utilizing your mouse, you can click around the screen and move around the object. You can truly see what the object would look like inside of your home. Click on the next object to view that one and the next one, and you can simply see these all in the real world. Utilize the new rotation tool to see what they look like from front to back. If you want to exit, simply hit the escape button or hit the X on the UI. Going to the bedroom and clicking on the wardrobe will show most of the storage options. Do note that storage options are featured throughout all categories, including fridges, counters, and more. Once you have found an item that you think that you want to place down, we can go ahead and buy the furniture. Hitting the white button that says buy furniture will put it in the 3D world. This allows you to start controlling where to place it. In the bottom right, we have made a little menu to show you the controller and how to use it. Hitting G will take you to the new gizmo mode, where you become one with the furniture. This allows you to precisely place and rotate the object in the 3D world. This is a huge game changer when it comes to customization and capabilities at Project Rogue. To exit, you simply hit H and hit E to purchase. Users no longer have to purchase furniture from a furniture store. This is all done inside of your home or outside. More to come on that in just a little bit. To edit, move, or sell furniture has never been easier. Open your radial option, hit edit furniture, and start selecting the item. You can hit E to move or G to sell. Selling will give the user 50% of their money back from that item. Hitting E will move the storage to that new location and move all of the items with it. Let's go ahead and head outside of our home to show some nice other new additions with Manage Homes. When exiting an unlocked property, your property will automatically lock behind you. A nice new feature in the new update. Now that we're outside of our property, let's go through our radial menu and go to Manage Homes. Here we have an option to move our garage. Clicking the Move Garage will bring back the car array and allow us to set the car again, hitting E. Once we've hit E, we have now moved our garage. As a Dynasty 8 agent, you can access your job menu and set the area of a home. This essentially quote-unquote sets the boundaries or yard of a house. This allows the user to furnish their property on the outside and will only render those objects in for users that are within the yard area. This ensures the utmost optimization happens due to the fact that users who are just driving by won't have to render these objects, but people who are in the yard will render those objects. Now that the agent has set the area of the home, we can go to furnish and we can see that we can furnish outside now. Let's go to chairs and go ahead and place a chair on the outside. And now we have our old man rocking chair on the outside of our house. You can do this with all types of furniture, so we hope that you guys have fun decorating the inside and outside of your new homes. We also took it a step further and included CCTV cameras that are actual furniture where the user can place them wherever they want. Let's go ahead and place 2 cameras and show you what it does. Now that we have those placed, we can go to Manage Homes and hit the View CCTV. We can see that now we have both camera angles and we can cycle through the options using our arrow keys. If you're not home and you're out on the road, you can still do Manage Homes and manage your home from the road. Users can lock, unlock, and even check out their CCTVs all from the Manage Homes while not at home. Let's go ahead and sell this piece of furniture back to the store. Again, edit furniture and hitting G will give the user 50% of their money back from that furniture item. Now that we have checked out the shells, let's go ahead and take a look at the IPL systems. When configuring an IPL, you can expect not a whole lot of changes from what we just did. You will configure the home through the Create Home option in your radial menu. Do note that most IPL interiors will be sold as an apartment complex. There are three types of complexes: individual complex, apartment complex, and flat complex. An individual complex is one interior and one owner. Only one person will ever own that property in that interior at that place. An apartment complex is an interior that can be bought by multiple people. For instance, an apartment IPL can be bought by multiple people and it will simulate like everyone owns an apartment at that one complex. They won't be able to see each other in their apartments. However, they're actually using the same IPL at the same time. A flat complex is just like an apartment complex, but features multiple types of interiors. For instance, at Eclipse Towers, there could be a flat complex that could feature all 5 interiors, and all 5 interiors could be bought by everyone, and every interior could be bought by everyone in the server, theoretically. Here, we can go ahead and preview the IPL that I just set up. Here, we have the modern layout at Eclipse Towers. As you can see, we can see outside of it, and it also comes pre-furnished. They look great, the lighting is awesome, and it truly immerses you into the world of San Andreas. If you're really looking to feel like a big boss and a drug lord, this is definitely the setup. And the great thing about all of this is that you can still add furniture and storages anywhere that you want. The only true downfall is that you cannot remove any of the furniture that is already inside of it. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. When entering this apartment, we saw that there was 2 apartments for preview. Let's go ahead and preview the other IPL at this apartment complex. As we can see, a complete different color scheme is available at this complex. Since this is an apartment complex, this means that every user in the server could technically buy this property, meaning that one IPL could technically serve 1,000 people. The amount of possibilities that this brings is endless. To buy an apartment, simply third eye, hit buy apartment, and voila, we have just bought this property. A nice feature for IPLs in this update is you add storages on the fly through your manage homes. Here, I can depict how many slots and the weight that this storage will carry. I then hit create and a marker will display. After hitting E, this will add a third eye targetable storage that has that amount of slots and can carry that amount of weight. This makes furnished properties more manageable, and the ability to add storage all around your furnished IPL, making the property come even more alive than it already is. Depending how many storages that the agent selected for this IPL will be the amount of storages that the user can place down. Let's say that the user placed down a storage and they just don't like the location that it is anymore. They can go back to the storage and click the arrow icon next to the storage. This will make the marker display once again, and then they can hit E to place it down again. This will move the storage and its contents to that new location. Furnishing your IPL is just as easy as furnishing a shell. Open the Furnish tab through the radial menu and select the piece of furniture that you want. Place it down just like I showed you in a shell, and you have just added furniture to a furnished property. Just don't let us catch you on the next episode of Hoarders. As you can see here as well, a lot of furniture has other options. Pool tables play pool, dartboards play darts, ping pong tables play ping pong, and there's some other goodies. There's also even more in-depth options for people who really want to take their experience to the next level. Take a quick sneak peek of some of our city's VIP penthouses available for purchase. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a quick sneak peek at our summertime update for our housing for Project Rogue 3.0. If you did enjoy the video, please smash that like button and drop a comment in the comment section below what you are most excited for about this new update. If you yourself are looking for a great place to call home for your GTA 5 roleplay, look no further, head on over to www.projectrogueroleplay.com today to get whitelisted. Alternatively, you can join our Discord at discord.gg/projectrogue. Fill out a whitelist application today and we'll see you in the city. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much if you made it this far in the video. I really do appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you guys are at in the world. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.